Do not have kids.
I feel so guilty for feeling this way.
Like my kids, I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Because we don't have money to go buy. Put them back!
I literally hate being a mom.
You will never know happiness again.
Up to 5 to 14% of parents regret their decision to have children.
Like, I have to find the patience all hours of the day.
I ain't sugarcoating shit. I don't want to be a mom anymore.
I don't want these kids.
I'm here to tell you this shit not funny no more.
No one will ever understand the sacrifices.
And when you are alone doing this, it's the worst.
Motherhood has always been marketed as unconditional love, endless joy and purpose. But lately, women are stepping forward and saying, this was not what I was sold. And trust me, they are crashing out.
Listen to me when I say this. Do not have kids. If you don't know the possibilities of your chance, the possibility and risk of your kids having Down syndrome, autism, being on the spectrum, cerebral palsy, all the above, do not have kids. So from time to time, I let my son come in here and play with his toys. He was way too quiet. Like, bro, this is the type of shit you gotta deal with. Water on the floor. He put the cashews and water in a blender and poured it on the plate and missed the plate. I'm tired. Every day is something. And then on top of that, me not having help from nobody, having no support system, nobody. He's with me 24/7. If you don't have no support system, if nobody's willing to get your kids and keep them a couple days so you can accomplish stuff, do stuff, get a peace of mind, even for a couple hours, don't have no kids. Every day I tell myself, like, this is just too much for me. And then I question myself. And then I just be feeling like you don't even deserve. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. I was talking to his dad and I asked him, I said, name one thing it is that you want to do that you can't do because you have kids. And he just sat there quiet and looking at me and couldn't say nothing. He told me we'll finish the conversation when I make it home. Do y'all think we got on the phone and talked about it? Or said one word about it? No. Like, I try to give him freedom to play in the living room. We already live in a 1-bedroom. You can see how big my house is. Literally the hallway room, living room. Like, I try to give him the freedom to at least play in his bounce house and play with his toys. But I can't even do that. I can't even do that. I ain't had my eyes off of him for long. He kept running back and forth from the room to in the living room. Sometimes I really feel like God put too much on me that I can't handle it. I can't handle this. I just can't do it no more. I can't. And if he had somebody that would get him, so I can at least mentally get myself together and take care of stuff I need. He got kicked out of another daycare. He with me. He been with me for 3 weeks. I can't even work. I can't even attempt, and then if I do, he gotta be with me and be in danger. Go get on the potty if you boo-boo. Like, we've been working on stuff, potty training. He's potty trained. He's fully potty trained. But I'm going through a lot, and it just don't make it no better. I be wanting to give up everything. And it's just not fair to him at all. It's not fair to me. Like, I don't know what to do.
Look what Christopher Zion Frazier did to my house. All had me asking him to wash the dishes. This is what I come home to. My shit, folks. Look. Broke my mirror. All that. Because I asked him to wash the dishes.
Before having children, I seriously urge you guys to please consider the fact that you will never know happiness again. That's all there is to it. You won't. Every day sucks. Every single day. Every single day. I would say 8 out of 10 days are bad days. If you are someone that values your house being clean or having a clean space, don't have children. If you are someone who values your sleep, don't have children. If you are someone who has issues with regulating your emotions, don't have children. If you are someone with not a lot of patience, don't have children. If you want any peace in your life, don't have children. Like, I'm so serious, guys. Please, like, not only does the world not need any more children and the economy doesn't need any more children, you don't need a child either. Trust and believe, unless you want to look like this every single day of your life.
Are you f***ing joking me? So I just spent nearly 4 or 5 hours making homemade tortillas because we don't have money to go buy. Put them back. No. It is eat. If you're not eating, you're going down for a nap. Put them back. You just less than 30 minutes ago had an absolute conniption fit about wanting food. I make you the food, now you don't want it. That's fine. It's not playtime. Because I did not just slave over that kitchen for hours for you not to eat any of that food and then immediately go and play. No, you're going down for a nap. You drain the rest of my energy. You're going down for a nap. I don't care.
I literally hate being a mom. But I love my child, but I hate being a mom. And I feel like people that are only moms can only understand this saying. You can love your child but hate being a mom, because being a mom comes with so much responsibility. But the thing that I hate most about being a mom is the fact of how vulnerable it makes me, and the fact that every single decision I make, I have to think about my child. Like, there's no form of selfishness, if you get what I mean. I really hate how vulnerable that makes me. Some people love that about being a mom, like you're vulnerable, like me, no. Like, bro, I think about so many things. If my child gets bullied, if my child goes to someone's house and they do something, like, that is putting not only them, but me in a vulnerable position, if you get what I mean. And I can be strong for my child so much. You get it? Like, they're gonna have to go through certain things in life that I'm not gonna have any control over, heartbreak, all of that. And it's like, damn, like, I understand it's hurting my child, but it's putting me in such a vulnerable position. It's just such a hard thing, you know? A very, very hard thing.
I ain't sugarcoating shit. I don't want to be a mom anymore. I never wanted kids because I was selfish. I didn't want to give up so much of myself. And I didn't realize that I would have to give up 100% of myself, my soul, my body, my sleep. This is the least fun thing I've ever signed up to do. And I didn't sign up to do it. It was an accident. I can't always show up and be the perfect version of myself with no appreciation. How are all these other moms out here being like, oh my gosh, being a mom is such a blessing. I can't wait to get pregnant with number 5. What the I hate being a mom. I want to be a dad. I want to go to work, be respected, only have to put on deodorant and like maybe brush your teeth. I don't want to be a mom anymore. If nobody appreciates you, your kid doesn't appreciate you. I have a 2-year-old. He's wild, crazy, and feral. Every single time we go to soccer, he cries the entire time. He wants to be held. He doesn't even like me. So the fact that he wants me to hold him the whole time during soccer, okay, we're not doing soccer again, ever. When we go to gymnastics, he doesn't look like the other kids. He doesn't act like the other kids. He's a total stick out, sore thumb. It's fine. I want to give my kid the opportunities in life to do things, to experience things, to go to parks, to be in a sport, to go to the splash pad, to go to a water park, literally whatever you want. I'm giving you experiences and you make them all miserable. You wrecked my body, you wrecked my marriage, and there's not 1 ounce of appreciation. Being a mom is so hard.
What's up, my Islanders family? Welcome back to the channel. You don't know, it's your favorite island girl, Jody here from the 876. And today, guys, obviously, clearly, we're talking about something that makes people sort of uncomfortable. Some people may get defensive and emotional all at once. You know, a little mix up, a blender of everything. Women admitting that they regret having children. I mean, some of them, not because they hate their kids, not because they think that they're bad mothers, but because motherhood as it exists today is nothing like the vision that we were promised. Listen, we were scammed, we were bamboozled, not me, but as I say. These ladies across TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all social media platforms, and in many comment sections everywhere, women are saying the quiet part out aloud, that motherhood can feel isolating, it can feel overwhelming, financially draining, and just emotionally exhausting. And that love alone doesn't cancel out that regret. So before we continue with the rest of today's video, guys, be sure to show some support, show your love to this channel by, of course, liking this video for your girl. It's easy and it's free. And if you're new here, seeing my face, hearing my voice for the very first time, as I said, my name is Jody and we would love to have you join the Islanders family. So go on ahead and hit the subscribe button with a right down this so. And for all my mamas watching, let's talk about this one and let's talk about it honestly. Have you ever experienced moments where you questioned or struggled with the decision to have kids? Of course, this is a no judgment zone, so feel free to share your experience down below, of course, if you're comfortable. With that being said, let's get into today's video.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But like my kids, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. My kids are a lot. My kids are a lot. I'm a lot. My husband's a lot. We are a high energy household. And I understand that, like, when you come from a high energy household, you're going to be high energy in public. I get that. But I'm just so... I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get them to just calm down. I don't know how to get them to just stay still. Don't break that. Get that out of your mouth. Oh, I don't know what to do, and I'm so frustrated. It's so expensive having kids that ruin stuff all the time. And like, I know they're doing it out of curiosity, but like, how do I tell them to stop? And there's 2 of them. And they're like less than 2 years apart. So they're in the same different sides of the house all the time. And I'm here by myself because my husband's at work. And I'm also working full time, mind you. Like, ugh, so over this. Like, if you don't have kids that are like this, you don't get it. You don't get it until you have a kid that is like, until you come home and you're just crying because you just don't know what you've done wrong. And I know I haven't done anything wrong. I know I'm doing the right things. I know I'm putting the right... I'm just so tired. I feel so defeated. I was not prepared in motherhood to constantly have to find the patience. Like, I have to find the patience all hours of the day to do everything and anything, because no one told me how taxing it is to hear someone say your God, stay up. No one tells you how taxing it is to hear someone whine or cry or say mama, 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 mama all the time. 24/7. Like, there's no way to mentally prepare for your brain to handle that. And on top of it, all you're trying to do is things for them, like you're trying to make food, or you're trying to get dishes done so that you can have dishes to make more food, or you're cleaning laundry, or you're cleaning up a mess or something. You're constantly doing something to care for the house or for the child or for the children or kids or animals or whatever. And then they don't see that. They only see the fact that you're not paying attention to them, so then they want more of your attention. And you're like, I'm already giving you all of my attention. I know you don't realize it, but I am. And you're running on fumes, and you just need 5 minutes where you don't have someone saying something, making noise. Like, the auditory overload is insane. And it's like, what sucks even more right now is, like, I don't have my car, and so I feel so trapped. And my husband, like, he works so hard for our family, and so he's finally gonna do something he hasn't done since we've been together, which is go hunting. We've been together for 5 years, and this man has talked about it all 5 years. Like, he's finally gonna go. And all I can think about is how I'm gonna be solo parenting for a couple days, and it's not even that much, but it's just like, I want a break. And I know that he gives me, it's not him, it's not my husband, like, he gives me breaks and stuff, but I just, like, you can't ever just take a day off of parenting. Like, you can't just go, like, I need a sick day, I'm gonna take a mental health day, I'm gonna take a day to recharge so that I could be a better mom tomorrow or for the next 5 or 2 months or 3 months. You can't do that. And it's like, yes, I could ask my mom for help, or, you know, like, I'm lucky enough to do that, but realistically, as parents, like, until you're doing it, you don't realize how it is. And I'm just taking, 2 minutes and 30 seconds and counting to myself, and I feel so much guilt because I know that I left my baby in her crib to sit there and just, like, chill for a second because I'm overwhelmed and I need a minute and I needed to vent and get it off my chest so I have the patience to make it through the rest of the day if she decides not to nap, which is what it's looking like. And I hate this narrative online where you go online and you see all these people getting all this shit all day, every day, and I'm like, how are you doing it with so much patience? Like, I don't have that. I'm trying really hard to get it. I'm just, like, overstimulated all the time. And it's hard. And it sucks. I feel better now that I talked about it. Alright, I'm gonna stop being a pansy. I'm gonna go pour myself a Dr. Pepper. And I'm gonna get into my kid's room again. And I'm gonna go, you ready for the afternoon? Maybe let's go outside and get some sunshine. Let's go play with the dog. Let's play with chalk. I don't know. Maybe I'll just popsicles out and make everybody happy because it's not for the weak. And I just wanted you to know that. If you're having a hard day with me, we're gonna get through it. It's just a day. Tomorrow we'll be better. We'll have more patience. It'll be smoother. Naps won't get messed up. But today we're in the thick of it. And that's okay.
Right. I'm not one to even make posts like this, but I just had to say how hard it is to be a mom. No one will ever understand the sacrifices we have to make to be a good mom every day. And it's so hard every single day to do it. And we come last. The moms, we come last so much. So this is just like a real time moment where a lot of shit just broke down that I had planned and thought I was gonna do, and being a mom has to come first. So I'm doing it, and I'm gonna do it, but I just wanted to just fucking say how hard it is because it's so hard. Somebody please tell me when having a baby gets easier, because the newborn phase is so hard. I feel so guilty for feeling this way, but I can't help it. I don't even have my baby right now. My mother-in-law took him for the night so that I can have a break, and I'm sitting here on my night off crying because I am so anxious, and I am already anticipating having to pick him up tomorrow and just do it all again. And he is so miserable 24/7 right now. And it scares me. Like, I'm actually scared of my baby.
I'm sitting in bed trying to relax, and my like jaw is clenched, my fists are like closed, like I can't, my body is in like fight or flight, like 24/7. I am. When does this end?
I saw a video the other day that made me so sad, and it was a woman saying how much she hates her kids. She knows she's supposed to love them and love being a mom, but she hates being a mom and she hates having kids, and she wishes she didn't have them so she could travel and have free weekends and things like that.
According to a study by these folks, using a questionnaire they call the Parenthood Regret Scale, in developed countries, up to 5 to 14% of parents regret their decision to have children, and if they could turn back the hands of time, they would choose childlessness. I know it's really hard for some people to believe this, given all of the messaging and socialization that we as women consume about how being a mom is the greatest gift and the purest joy and just overall the superior female experience. I'm not saying if you have kids, you'll definitely regret it. I'm just saying it's on the menu. And if you're deciding whether or not you want to have kids, just let it be a data point.
This baby.
What you don't want the baby for?
I can't do this. I already got 2 kids. I can't. I barely even want those 2 kids.
But you told me to do it and I did it.
You're talking out of the ordinary right now. I don't want these kids. I don't want none of these kids.
Yes, you do. Stop all that, bro.
I don't want none of these fucking.
What you gonna do then? Cause we not getting up. We not doing the abortion thing, bro. That's not
It's
what
not
we
even
doing.
about getting a fucking abortion. It's about me not wanting to be a mom no more. I don't want to be a mom
So
at
what?
all.
What made you not want to be a mom no more? Cause the baby's always crying. You gotta wake up.
It's too much. It's too much for me. You sitting here.
You doing the most for what, bro? You over here choking and stuff for what? All because some kids, bro, that you sat down and had. Yes, you do want to do it.
I'm not strong enough.
Yes, you is. Stop crying. Just stop crying, bro. Please stop crying.
Body looks horrible. These 3 kids is body. I don't have it in me no more to be a mom.
Let us take it back just a bit, make us go down into the history. Because for a very long time, women really didn't choose motherhood. It was expected, it was assumed, and it was woven into our identity that even before we had a chance to discover who we were as individuals. It wasn't presented to us as a question, it was more like a life path handed to you. You get married, you have children, you sacrifice yourself, and the cycle repeats. And if you didn't follow that script, then people didn't even ask you what you wanted. They ask you what was wrong with you. Only make me know the feel about that when I can't know now make up nothing. There wasn't much room for do I actually desire this? Because society already decided that wanting children as a woman should be automatic. And you not wanting children, then you are labeled as a selfish, unnatural, immature, or just something that you would grow into eventually when you get older. The assumption that every woman had that maternal instinct just waiting to activate pretty much. So motherhood wasn't framed as a conscious decision, it was framed as your destiny. It also wasn't described as a kind of lifestyle shift that permanently alters your body, about that, your sleep, your finances, and your relationships overall, and even your very own identity. So instead, it was described as this beautiful milestone, that badge of honor, the ultimate proof of womanhood. And for generations, women were told that that fulfillment would arrive the moment that baby just came out of you. That once you held your child in your arm, that everything would just click into place. That your purpose would feel so obvious and the joy would outweigh any exhaustion. But what they really discussed is that motherhood isn't just emotional, it is also physical, it is also mental, financial, relational, and deeply identity shifting. And while society evolved over time, the expectation placed on mothers didn't evolve clearly at the same speed. So when we hear these creators today, they are expected to work full time, they are expected to contribute financially to maintain their appearance, to keep the house together, carry the mental load, be emotionally available, be gentle, be patient, show up at school functions, manage the schedules, remember birthdays, while somehow still keeping relationships alive, aka the man, and smiling through it while you're doing that. The role clearly expanded, but the support minimal, almost non-existent. Clearly it didn't. We somehow quietly shifted from stay at home to raise the kids to do everything and don't complain about it. So when women today says that this feels a lot heavier than I expected, or no one told me that it would be like this, I don't think it is weakness, and this is just my opinion, guys. The reality is colliding with the outdated expectations. What many women inherited was a romanticized version of motherhood, not the full picture, not the sleepless nights layered with a lot of self-doubt, not that identity shift that I speak so much about that makes you question even who you are outside of being someone's mom, not that loneliness that you can feel inside even of a full house, if you get what I'm saying. And when you grow up being told that motherhood is equal to fulfillment, then it can feel confusing and even shameful if fulfillment doesn't arrive the way you were promised it would, if you get what I say. That silence around the hard part is what makes today's conversation so uncomfortable. Not because, as I say, mothers don't love your children, and I'll be keep on reiterating this throughout the video, but because loving your child and grieving your former life can exist at the same time. And historically, women were not allowed to admit it.
If you are debating having children, please stop and listen. My dream since I was a little girl was to have a baby. I wanted to be a mom. All I ever wanted was one little girl, and I was going to name her Harley, and my dream was going to be, that was it. That was the dream. I actually was given my dream. I married everything I ever put on paper for a guy that I would want. He's that and more. And then I get pregnant, and I have a daughter. I have a girl. Oh my God. Dream come true. I was like, this is great. Because I've only really ever wanted one child, and I wanted just one girl. And I was like, oh, thank you, God. I regret making being a mom my dream. And I wish that I did not have that as a dream. I have been severely disappointed with the dream. And my daughter is the cutest, most beautiful, fun, smart little girl, and I love her more than anything on this planet. I would give my life for her in 2 seconds. I would do it all over again for her 1,000,000 times over. All of that is facts. But what also is a fact at the same time is I was dreaming of a life that I had no idea what it was about. It's not just a few moments of like, no, don't do that. A few smelly diapers, and you're just gonna have this happy-go-lucky family. No, that's not reality. That's not real life. You know what is real life? Me being at home, thinking that being a stay-at-home mom was a dream, and I actually was given the opportunity. And now we're in a position where I don't really have a choice but to stay home with her right now. It's temporary, thank God. But being a mother is the most draining experience of your life. It changes every single person around you. Every single person around you. Every single friend, every family member, the relationship with your husband, the relationship with yourself. I am so fat. I don't recognize myself at all. I was so much more fit before I had her. I was geared none of my clothes fit me. My husband works a lot more than he used to. So spending time with him, it's not like it used to be. We are in bed the latest at 9 o'clock every day. The world is the most terrifying place that it's ever been in for us as a country. And the thought that I can't do whatever I have to do to survive because I have her, and I need to make sure that she survives, and I'm terrified of what her future is going to look like. I can't take a myself. I can't eat when I want to. I can't go out and just get a Dunkin' whenever I want to. I can't film a video whenever I want to. I can't scream whenever I want to. I can't go to dinner whenever I want to. And let me explain this, because if someone were to tell me that with how bad I wanted children, I would have just said, I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I love my future baby more than anything in the world. I want to make that sacrifice. You don't know what you don't know. You thinking that sacrifice, all of those things, isn't going to change you. And not just change you for good. Like, some of parts of me have changed for the worst, okay? I wish I got it earlier, okay? I wish I just had the click earlier that this isn't a life path that I have to take as a woman. If you are child-free, sometimes all you have to know is that you would be a good mother. Sometimes you just have to tell yourself, if I had kids, I would be the best mom. And you would have confidence in that. And then choose to not have children. I am trying to save you. Dream bigger. Dream bigger. Do not try to make the family that you've always wanted. Don't even do it. Don't do it. Go travel. Go be hot. Go create your family with friends and experiences and yourself and your spirituality and nature. Because, hot take, it's not worth it. My child is the best thing in the world and I love her so much, but I hate how much I love her. I hate the things that I know that I'm capable of doing to protect her. And especially in the state of the world right now, bitch, don't do it. I am terrified for her future every day. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. Do not have children. Do not do it to yourself. There is no return receipt. There's no... She is almost 9 months old, and I am still in the trenches. In the mental trenches, okay? The rage I have inside of me. The depression and the wanting to... I have inside of me. Even with a supportive partner, even with a person that's your help, that's your village sometimes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It still sucks. Because a baby, for many, 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 many years, not just a newborn, for many years, they are a parasite. And that means that they will not only suck every thing of your energy, but they will also suck every ounce of your soul from your body. And I would do it for her. But I'm not ever doing it again for a non-existent child. No. I know better now. I'm smart. I will never do it again. So, listen. There's other people that are going to detest me, I'm sure, in the comments. There'll be people that agree with me. I'm just saying, my viewpoint matters here. I'm a mom of a 9-month-old. I'm 30 years old. I waited. I did everything right. And it's still the hardest thing I've ever done. And it still sucks. Most of the time it sucks. I am angry and tired and annoyed and depressed and fat more times than I am happy. I'm happy when she's smiling, when she's laughing. I'm happy in those moments. And then every other moment I'm miserable. So, don't do it. Especially with the climate right now in the world. Do not do it.
I find the Regretful Parents subreddits to be so interesting because it's some people's like deepest, darkest secret that they regret having kids. And I am one of these kids who grew up with a parent who regretted it, but they were like loudly regretful. Like when my mom would get like mad and frustrated, she would just be like, I regret having kids. It ruined my life. Never have kids. I would be so much better off without y'all. Honestly, this never really hurt my feelings because I really understood that it was not my fault for existing and that having kids was the choice of an adult. It doesn't just happen, it is a choice. And I knew it wasn't my fault that my mom regretted her choice. This did not impact my self-esteem or self-worth. It simply impacted my view of motherhood, and I have no rosy romantic ideals of motherhood and like having a kid and starting a family because that shit just didn't look appealing the way I saw it. And it's not even to say that I had like a horrible childhood because I had a parent who regretted having kids. Like, it was okay. But I think it just really impacts your view of parenthood. And while a lot of people find it like idealistic and something to aspire to, I'm kind of just like, this is a lifestyle choice that I probably would not enjoy.
I'm trying my hardest. I don't know where I'm going wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. I've literally tried lowering my expectations. I have tried just like understanding that toddlers are not going to listen. I have legit, like, I'm trying everything, trying to take her out, put her in classes, just like to get her energy out, and she just doesn't listen. I don't know what to do. Like, she's literally, I see other kids and I'm like, okay, like, my child, like, kids are not supposed to listen. Like, I understand that. And like, they're here usually. She's just always up here and I don't know what to do. Like, I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do.
You know, to think of it, I honestly don't think that most of the regret that we're hearing about today is from the children themselves. I think it's about the environment women are raising those children in, and I stand to be corrected if I am wrong. A lot of women are doing this with just very little support, no consistent help, no reliable village. You know, remember we grew up, we said it takes a village, it not exists anymore. Some are even in relationships that aren't technically single, but they're still carrying the full weight of parenting. And when you're working and managing a household and handling all the emotional labor and trying to stay sane at the same time, keep your own sanity, then yes, that pressure can definitely build up. Society celebrates motherhood in theory. Of course, the baby showers are exciting. The pregnancy announcement gets attention. The newborn pictures that we all love. But once reality sets in, the sleep deprivation, the financial constraint that I said before, the identity shift, then of course that cheering just starts to fade down. You're just expected to manage it, of course, quietly. Shh, not say a word. And we also need to talk about something else that don't even get mentioned enough. Parenting a child with additional or even special needs, a child that has some form of neurodivergent disorder. Some mothers are raising children with autism, ADHD, behavioral disorders, and many of other developmental challenges. And that changes everything. It's not just regular parenting stress at this point, it's the constant supervision of that child. It's trying to calm down those tantrums and meltdowns that your house is getting torn up in everywhere but loose, and you're just trying to hold it together emotionally at the same time. And of course, in addition to that, then you have the excess appointments, the school issues, the behavioral concerns, and the feeling like you're always on. And if you should think about it, who can really be prepared for that? Because let's be honest, most people aren't. I can tell it's definitely overwhelming because the level of energy that it requires non-stop, you really don't clock out. That kind of pressure alone can break down anybody. Then of course, let us talk about social media because this adds another layer. Online motherhood looks so calm and curated and aesthetically pleasing, you know, soft voices, matching outfits, beautiful routine. Everything appears balanced and intentional, but in real life, isn't edited. It's loud, it's messy, it's overstimulating, it's just exhausting. And when your real experience doesn't match the version of what you've been shown, then it can definitely feel like you're doing something wrong. You know, and on top of that, women are rarely given the space to admit that they're actually struggling. Saying that you're overwhelmed can quickly get twisted into you don't love your kids, you know, or just saying that you miss your own life. You can really sound like you're just so ungrateful. So a lot of women usually keep those thoughts to themselves. So over time, carrying that weight in silence can definitely lead or cause burnout, as we are being seen today. And burnout without relief can starts to or look like regret. Not necessarily because the regret of the child, but regret of the circumstances or the lack of support or even the imbalance.
I love my son, but I hate his disability. I love my son, but I hate his autism. There, I said it. And I'm tired of feeling ashamed about it. Long time I never felt comfortable talking about this because I felt a lot of shame and guilt in the way I was feeling. But I want to have this conversation because it's normal, natural, human of us to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, tired. I love my son, but I hate his autism. I love my child, but I hate the stares. I hate the whispers. I hate how nothing in this world is made for them and their sensory issues. I hate the behavioral problems. I hate repeating myself. I hate being frustrated. I hate having to wrestle or fight or chase after him. I hate all that. I can't stand it. I wish he didn't have it. But he does. And there's nothing I can do to change that. And there's nothing much I could do to prevent that. Does that make my feelings invalid? Does that mean I'm not allowed to be frustrated or overwhelmed or overworked or want to break or get tired or cry or break down? No. And I know he's just as frustrated too. Hell, he's probably even more frustrated. I can only imagine what it's like being in his little head. And I'm constantly telling my son, you are so smart, Brimson. You have a superpower. You're so smart. You're so bright. You're so strong. You know, don't ever for a second think that I don't love my child. I love him to death. I hate his disability. I love my child. I hate his disability. My son isn't visibly disabled. He appears like a regular little boy, okay? But obviously he is mentally disabled. And it's just so frustrating. I just hate the stereotypes. I hate how people look at you crazy like you can't control your kid. I hate the whispers. I just hate everything that comes with it. It's just so much. It's so overwhelming. It's so frustrating. But I love my baby. I love my baby. I swear to y'all, I do. I love my baby. Well, they're probably gonna bash me for this video, but I just want to be honest. Like, it pisses me off. I get so mad. I get so overwhelmed. I'm just so frustrated with it. But I love my child. I just hate, if I could do anything to fix it, to take it away, to make it better. You know, I do the therapy. I got him on the medicine. I take my parent therapies. I do everything I can. It's like he still be having issues, and it's just so frustrating, y'all. It gets so overwhelming and frustrating. It really, really does. And I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it, you know? I feel like we don't allow ourselves as parents, mother or father, to have these conversations. And it's like, that shit hard. I don't want to see him become another statistic, you know? I don't want to see him go down the wrong path. I don't want to see him become a little thug or none of that. And it's just so frustrating because it's like the harder I try, the worse he gets. I just hate it. I just wish sometimes he was normal, you know? And I hate to say that, but it's like nothing I do is getting through to you. I don't know how to help you. I don't know. I can't protect you. It's like it took my baby away from me. Like,
the part of parenting or single parenting that nobody talks about is being offered jobs and you can't even accept the jobs because you don't know how you gonna get your kids to and from daycare, or who gonna watch them on the weekends if you need to work, or anything in that nature. I absolutely love my kids to death, but if I could talk to the younger me, I would tell me to wait. I would tell me to wait to have kids until I know that I either am financially stable or I'm having a team behind me that can help me, because everybody needs a community. And when you are alone doing this, it's the worst. It's the worst feeling in the world. I absolutely love my kids to death. I'll do anything for them. But when you are trying to give them the best and you have multiple baby daddies, that won't even be like, hey, what's your work schedule? Let me help you, because I know you done help me, because I can go to work whenever I feel like it, and I can make as much money as I feel like it, and I can do the bare minimum for my child. It's sickening. It's sickening. And I'm not dealing with one, not two, but three men that fail to realize that they mama needs to work too. And it hurts me to the core, because I try to do as much as I can or work around these men's schedules, far as pick up and drop offs, and I always get the shit of every stick. I try not to be the baby mama that's calling, complaining, or even asking for too much or nothing. So when I can't even take a job that they know that will better their kids' life, because their kids are primarily with me, it hurts me. It hurts me because I don't ask. I don't bother. I don't tell if the kids needed diapers, or if they needed shoes, or if they needed socks, or anything. I'm not that type of mother. Even if I didn't have food, I would go to a food pantry before I call them and ask them, hey, can you help me with food? Because food stamps don't always feed the kids. It hurts me to the core. It hurts me. But I'm finna start standing on business. I'm gonna have to, and I don't give a because this shit it's ridiculous. It's becoming ridiculous.
So I have a question. Are moms able to say that they regret having kids? I just want to say this. I do not regret having my daughter. I'm just asking a question. But realistically, if you regret having kids, I'm pretty sure you felt that way after having the first one, so you shouldn't have had more. But one thing I noticed, a lot of women regret having kids because they don't have that support system. They can never get breaks. The father of their child makes their life a living hell, and he purposely chooses not to help out with kids that he helped create. So with that being said, the kids don't actually be the problem. I guess you can say it's the lifestyle that comes with having kids. Some women actually get lost in motherhood. They have no identity outside of being a mom. They have to be a mom, cook, clean, work, and do that repeatedly. A mother can say that she regrets having kids, and people are not going to let her forget that she said that. She's going to be called a bad mom, she's going to be bashed, and people are going to constantly remind her what she said about her kids, and they're going to automatically think that she doesn't love her kids just because she regret having them. Like I said, I don't feel like the regret is the actual kids. I feel like the actual regret is the partner that they chose to create their children with. It takes two people to have a kid, so why does all the responsibilities have to fall on the mom? And she has to lose herself in the process.
Like myself, I know many of you are probably asking this same question. Okay, where are the father? Where are the pops? Where is the daddy? And that is a fair question, because as we say, me being asked as well. Because a big part of why some of these mothers feel that intensified burnout isn't just the kids. As I said before, it's the imbalance. And that lack of father creates that imbalance. It's feeling like you are just parenting alone, even if you aren't technically. There are women who are truly single mothers, doing it by themselves. No financial help, no emotional support, and no break, and that is heavy. Yeah, but as I say, but then there are also women that are in relationships or marriages that still feel like there are single parents, and trust me, that part is super sad. When you are that default parent, then everything, the school calls, the doctor's appointment, the homework, the bedtime routine, the discipline, the emotional talk, that mental load doesn't just turn off. Even if the father is there physically, even if he's not engaged, not initiating, not sharing responsibility, the weight still lands on the mothers mostly. So let me know if you think say this is the case. I'm not saying for all fathers. And then over time, that imbalance creates resentment, as you can imagine. Not necessarily because a woman doesn't love her child, no, but because she's just tired. The woman exhausted, she needs a break. She's tired of carrying that invisible responsibility, tired of being asking for help, tired of just feeling like the household manager instead of an equal partner. If we should have an honest conversation, guys, some fathers truly disappear. Some of them even emotionally just check out. Some contribute the bare minimum and they call it helping, when parenting isn't supposed to be helping, it is supposed to be shared responsibilities. Now, before anybody jump down my throat and jump down in my comment section and come tussle with me and get defensive, let me just say this: not all men, but just I say some of them. Some fathers are truly incredible. I will not take that from them, but at the same time, we can't ignore the fact that many mothers feel like the primary parent 24/7. When you don't have relief, when you don't have a partnership or somebody that you can rely on and that support, then motherhood starts to feel less and less like a shared journey and more of like a solo mission. And that is where the burnout creep in, as we have been seeing today. So, it is so repetitive in today's video where these women are sharing. So, because no one is meant to do this alone, that is just my opinion. So, when they talk about the regret of having their kids, or raising this concern, sometimes what we're really seeing is really exhaustion from that imbalance. It's not always I regret my child. Sometimes it is I regret who I chose to have this childhood, or I didn't realize that I would be doing this alone. So Islanders family, of course, we're going to chat down in the comment section. Talk to me. Do you think the support from fathers changes everything? Or do you think that there's a deeper issue that we are not addressing? Of course, sound off in the comments below.
Everything was just cool. Everything is funny. I'm here to tell y'all this shit not funny no more. There ain't nothing funny no more. I'm literally sitting here pregnant. That's just not funny. It's not cute. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's all this shit, bitty. All this shit. Fuck my baby daddy, rich baby daddy. That shit was fun. But it's not fun. Because now it's serious. I'm pregnant. What the? Ah! Like what? Oh my god! What the fuck? Bro, this shit not funny. Damn, my whole life. I'm 21. It's over, bro. It's fucking over. It's over. Ooh, yo, I'm crashing the. I'm probably gonna delete this. And I'm really crashing the fuck. But bro, no! Ooh, this shit not funny. This some real shit. Stop sitting up out there when it tests, put 2 lines. You gonna be like this, bro, with a hole in your bonnet on my son. That shit is crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Sometimes I hate being a parent. Let's talk about it. So, raising kids in 2025 is absolutely no joke. Let's start with economically. The dollar just does not stretch the way it used to. The cost of food has gone up. The cost of housing has gone up. The cost of childcare, let's not even go there if you have small kids, how astronomical the business of childcare has gotten. People can't even afford to work and have kids. Let's also talk about how generationally, our kids don't have really active grandparents, and it's not even their fault. It's because a lot of us as millennials still have working parents. They don't have time to be watching my kids, okay? Not to mention that many of us don't even trust people to watch our kids because of the distrust and the violence that we experienced as kids. So a lot of the times we are parenting our children from other people's poor parenting and also the things that they see on social media. So a lot of our parenting comes from a lens of damage control rather than prevention like we were. So it kind of takes away from their innocence a little bit as children. It's just hard. Sometimes being a parent sucks. And it sucks because we love our kids so much. And I am by no means a perfect parent. I'm going to continue to raise my children with love and with intention. And we are going to continue to have conversations like this to build community because, y'all, this ain't easy.
So I never wanted to be a mom because I was like, that is too hard. I can't do it. And then I accidentally became a mom and I was correct. This is too hard.
By the way, did I ever tell y'all how much I appreciate women like that coming on the internet and telling us the cold, hard truth? Did I ever tell you? Well, I'm telling you now. I appreciate people who come on the internet and tell us the whole truth and nothing but the truth about parenthood. Cause bro, some of y'all be lying. Some of y'all be lying saying, oh, it's the best thing ever. It's so much fun. It'll fulfill you. You'll wonder how you lived your life without them before and blah, blah, blah. And we all know that's a lie. We know y'all are struggling. It's okay.
At the end of the day, as I said, guys, 2 things really can be true at the same time. A woman can love her children with every fiber of her being, with everything inside of her, and yet she's still conflicted about how motherhood changed her. I could just say that. So those feelings don't cancel out each other. They can sit in the same space. You know, having this conversation doesn't mean that motherhood is terrible. It doesn't mean that children aren't blessings. It simply means that honesty is overdue. So for a long time, women weren't given a space to speak about the hard parts of without being judged then, yeah. And now that more women are just opening up and it feels louder, maybe this is just because we're finally listening. Maybe. Increase in women speaking out doesn't mean that they're weak. I don't see them as weak. No, it just means that the silence hasn't been working clearly. And whether people are comfortable with it or not, the conversation isn't going anywhere. And as I'm making this video, more videos are popping up about this same topic. So of course, Islanders, make have the conversation down in the comment section, respectfully, of course, as you always are. What do you think that society gets wrong about motherhood? And do you believe that women are finally allowed to be honest about their experiences, or do you think we're still not ready for this level of truth? Of course, drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you have enjoyed the video, guys, you haven't yet liked, you haven't yet subscribed, now is the time to go ahead and do so. And if you want to continue to watch more relatable discussions like these, you can go ahead and click the up next video with the right you saw on your screen and enjoy the day away. As per usual, guys, thank you again so much for rocking with me until the end. My name is Jody and I aspire to inspire. Until next time, guys, what good.